What's going on, Advantage Army? I wanted to make sure that you saw this upcoming video. Here's the cool thing. I've got a clip to share with you. And this one's going out to all the parents. This one's going out to all the parents who have ever found themselves.
A 6-year-old, and a 4-year-old. And we were struggling, I'll cry, sorry, I'm a crier. We were struggling with the now 6-year-old. He was 2 years old, and the only word he said was dad. Heartbreaking for a mother. He wouldn't say mom. He barely looked and gave us any eye contact. When he would play at home, he was sort of playing by himself. He wouldn't play with our older daughter. Guys would come over and he'd still sit in the corner and play by himself. Playing to him was, he loves Lightning McQueen and the cars. And so he would line them up. They would just be lined up, and that was his way of playing. And if somebody came over and messed with it and moved one out of the way, you could tell he was very frustrated. But again, he wasn't using words. Fast forward again, we go to the university, he gets diagnosed, he's on the autism spectrum. So at least we have a concrete answer, we've got something, we've got paperwork, but now what? What do you do? So we try sensory different places, we try a lot of different places. So now the nanny at this point in time ends up having her little girl, starts talking about Dr. May, says, oh, why don't you should really bring Nolan down there and see, if he can do anything for Nolan. And so that was 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, probably about 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, and so we've been coming down, and not always on a regular basis, apologies. But as of last Friday, I had a meeting with his teachers, and he's off his IEP.
Wow, did you guys hear that? And that's news to me. She hasn't shared that with me. Can we give her a round of applause for Nolan? That's pretty cool. What a powerful story, and one that I am absolutely humbled and honored to be a part of. And you see, here's the best part of it. When it comes to IEPs, kids on the spectrum, ADHD, anxiety, depression, all those things, I want to be very, very clear. Chiropractic doesn't treat any of those things. And yet, look at this. Behind me, you guys know, you've seen the jars. We've got people that are off their medication doing better than ever while under chiropractic care. So how on earth does that work? Listen, not to make it confusing, your advantage, see this big word on the wall, your advantage, you were born with it, and it's to express massive, massive amounts of health. Think about it, you don't have to tell your body how to breathe, you don't have to tell your heart how to beat. That happens because your brain and body are in communication through this thing called the nerve system. And I know for a fact that's exactly what chiropractic does. And so how does it do it in a roundabout way? How do we even know? Well, guess what? We got to go in here. We've got technology. Boom. We've got, check this out. We measure. We've got technology in our office, NASA certified technology. We can find out, look at this, where you're at on the spectrum and where you want to go. I promise you this. Does this look like something that's healthy? No, of course not. What about here? You know what? Kind of, sort of, maybe. But I'll promise you this, anxiety, depression, ADHD, IEPs, all those things, they don't live down here at your advantage level. So where are you at? We've got to measure, right? We've got to do all this. We've got to do these things to know where you're at, and that's exactly how and why chiropractic is so amazing. So understand, your advantage was born when you were, and living it is up to you. So I'd be honored to get you checked, help you out in any way. Keep watching, keep sharing. Thank you, Advantage Army, and I will not stop. I cannot thank you enough. Keep living your advantage, and we'll talk to you soon.